I think every kid comes with a curiosity when they look at the world. In a lot of ways, we teach kids not to love science by setting rules, by setting limitations to what they can try. So in my classroom, I try to allow kids to have the ability to try new things, things they've thought of, things that maybe they haven't had the opportunity to try, and then they love the results. They love science. I have a microwave in my office, and the rule is anything can go in the microwave, for example. And kids will bring gummy bears, they'll bring light bulbs, they'll bring things they've seen on TV, they'll bring things that they're not allowed to try. We've yet to break that microwave, but that's an example of what we do. We create catapults, and there's no rules about the type of catapult and how it works, as long as they wear their safety goggles. And they'll create new ways of firing objects to meet the parameters of our contests, and every year there's something different, new, and adventurous. My physics teacher, Bob Chapman, worked on the Manhattan Project, and when he found out that I wanted to be a physics teacher, he said, "Don't do that yet." He says, "Go find 5 years of the most controversial work you can think of, and then go into teaching, perhaps, if you still want to do it." And as it turned out, I ended up working as an environmental and a nuclear engineer for one of our facilities in the United States that was really close to my house, that I wondered about, that had that glow of security lights. And that's why I became after 5 years, I went back and followed his advice and became a teacher, and my students still love those stories. I think it's critical that teachers do have ways of experiencing business in the real world, or looking for ways of enhancing why they teach the subject they teach and giving those stories to students. It's not enough to just have the experience at the beginning and then go into teaching. A good teacher will continually seek those experiences. I sought out to go on a polar trek expedition to Siberia, and I watched these climate scientists brave blizzards and rain and go from 60 degrees to 10 degrees in the summer in Siberia, and to see how they still maintained the integrity of their scientific research. And that is something I can bring back to show my students on slide or in my videos and slides, and they look at that and they want to do it. And that's what I try to do as a teacher, is give my students the ability to see themselves in the world and see themselves in the situation where they can make a difference.